Hey y'all, it's Click for K. Thanks for clicking for me. And if you like what you see, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So I'm really gonna just get straight into this video because I honestly feel like this is a video that I've been procrastinating and talking about doing and not doing, talking about doing and not doing. And let me just address the elephant in the room. I know my hair probably look crazy. It's pent up right now, but this is a part of me like forcing my. Well, I'm gonna touch on that, but I'm wearing aesthetic wigs. I've been wearing aesthetic wigs lately. If you've been watching my wig reviews, you see. But I've been trying to get into the synthetic wigs so that I can practice how to pluck, how to style, doing layers and whatnot, so that I don't spend bands on a very expensive wig and then do it incorrectly. So that's what I've been doing lately, and I love the synthetic wigs because I can change my hair and my hair color and the hairstyle so often, and the ones that I get are always very, very, very much laid. So yeah, this is a 26-inch, and for me, if I'm not going out and doing something at that moment, or getting ready for an event or whatever, I'm gonna have my hair tied up. Like I twist it up in 2 strands. Like I got a bump coming right here. I twist it up in 2 strands and then I clip it up, and then when I go to sleep I put a bonnet on it so that it's not rubbing against my back or against my neck throughout the whole day, and then at that point it starts getting crunchy. So my wigs last me a good couple weeks with no product. So by the title of this video, I don't even know what I'm titling it, but from whatever the title is, you should already pretty much know what this video is about. Like imposter syndrome, delaying your come up on YouTube, delaying your community on YouTube, reaching for perfection when it's not necessary type of vibes. I don't know what the title is, but before I get into the video, I want to say a part of the reason why I even created this channel was to have a community. And I feel like, to be real with y'all, I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel since my freshman year of college. So since 2014, I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel. Even before that, but I made my first YouTube video, recorded a hair review all the way back then, 2014, and I remember deleting it. Hadn't really recorded nothing since then. And then now I'm just now getting back to that goal, even though I've still said, like, every once in a while, I want to do YouTube, I want to do YouTube, but hadn't did it consistently. And I feel like what's been holding me back is the fact that I feel like, even though I have this will and this want to do it, I feel like I have to be perfect in order to be successful on YouTube. And I'm realizing, and I've read so many books and watched so many podcasts that basically just breathe life into me and let me know that if you wait until things are perfect, you'll never start. And lately, or really in 2025, like when I started doing my vision boards and breaking apart my goals for the year, because I do mine a little bit different. I do a vision board, but I break out my goals through the quarters. So I have like 4 main goals, and I break down what I need to do to reach each goal for each quarter or whatever to make sure I do it. And I realized that, baby, you holding yourself back. So when I say I want to create a community on YouTube, I don't want to, I know that you attract the type of people that you are, right? So if I'm waiting until I'm this other completely different person than I am right now, like I feel like my kitchen is not aesthetic enough to record food videos all the time, but I want to record food videos. I'm gonna start doing it. I feel like my room is not aesthetic enough for me to do like day in the life videos and like wake up with me and whatever, just wake up and just start talking in the bed. I'm gonna start doing that because I need to work with what I got, and it's people out there, like I said, building community. It's people out there that are just like me, and those are the people that I want to reach. You know what I'm saying? But if you vibe with me and that's not you, I mean, that's fine. But I'm saying I want to reach people that are just like me. And even with me having this conversation, I want to reach people that feel the exact same way that I feel, so that we can have a chat. Like, I want to have real communication. Like, I'm not trying to make YouTube videos just so I can post and just get paid off that video. Like, yeah, give me the money. But also, I feel like it's a hard or a tough spot to be in when you feel like you're going through something and then you feel like there's nobody that you can talk to about what you're going through. Like, even being a business owner, I am the only person that, besides my dad now, but when I first started, I was the only person in my family, still am the only person in my friend group that have a business. And even, not even including my dad, because my dad does landscaping. I'm in the beauty industry. We have a different, type of business. But with certain things that I go through with certain clientele or marketing, I feel like it's nobody that I can really talk to about the things that I experience in business or the things that the heights that I want to reach. And I feel like I limit myself because I can get on here, make a video, and then I can easily reach those people. You might not even be in Michigan, and I can reach you. You can hear a problem that I'm having, and then you can just comment, and we can get to, and we can have conversation in the comments, to the DMs, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this world is too big not to take advantage of, type. You know what I'm saying? So it's another piece to that. That's the number one thing I want to talk about is, if you want it, you got to get out and get it. Because there's nobody that's going to help you reach your goals or that's going to push you to be the person that you want to be harder than you. And I've even been in situations where I see this goal for myself. Like, I have a dream. Martin Luther King. I had a dream. Shoot, it's almost like History Month. Martin Luther King Day just passed. So anyway, I have a dream, and I feel like if God has placed something in your heart and your mind that you can't stop thinking about, like, I know that I was not meant to work a 9 to 5. I know that I was meant to content create. Like on my Instagram, I make beautifully edited videos, and I'm getting into UGC content. I make videos for boutiques, and I edit those different videos. And if I remember, I'll throw some in here. And I know that I was meant to be a YouTuber. I have personality. I have energy. I am creative. Like, there's no way that I should be clocking into a 9 to 5 every single day, that's just not my dream. Everybody's dream is their dream. That's not mine. And when I go to sleep every single night, I think of the ideal person that I'm meant to be. So I feel like if you have something on your heart and your mind, then God has instilled that in you. It's something that you are able to reach, but you have to work towards it, no matter what nobody else say. If it's not something that you could have achieved, I feel like God wouldn't have put it in your head. So that's the number one thing I want to talk about. So recently, and I kind of was crying about it yesterday, like when I initially started thinking about this video and whatever, putting it all together. Because I realized that I've been struggling with imposter syndrome for a very long time. I don't know. We may have different definitions of imposter syndrome, but let me tell you what mine is. Imposter syndrome is when, let's say I'm a psychologist. So let's say I go to a seminar for mental health, and then I hear certain people standing up and speaking on mental health, and they sound so educated, like they've been in the field for a very long time, and I start to look at myself like, do I belong here? But at the end of the day, my professor or my employer chose me to be in that place, sit at that table, because I do belong at that table. But for some reason, you can't put together that you belong there also. Another part of imposter syndrome is you know that you were meant to reach great odds, but you are scared of what that success might mean. You're scared of, and let me know if it's a different word from what I'm explaining for the second part of it. I think this is still imposter syndrome, but it might be my take on imposter syndrome. So correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, you may be scared of the fact that once you do reach that higher tier, it scares you because you know that once you reach that higher tier, it's going to take you to have more responsibilities, more output for yourself in order to stay up there. So instead of doing the things you need to do to reach the goal that you know you can reach, that will get you to exactly where you want to be, you don't, because you're scared that once you get there, you'll fall, or once you get there, you'll have even more to do. If that makes sense. I started thinking about my life, and I realized that when I went to was that elementary school? When I was in 1st, 2nd grade, I remember, and these are just some quick anecdotes or whatever, but I remember being in class and I would be taking a test, because I remember the first class that I was in when I first transferred to the school, they told me that I was more developed or whatever, academically developed than the other people in the class, so they moved me across the hall to the next class. When I got to that class, I specifically remember taking tests, and I didn't want them to move me to a different class, so I remember taking tests, and then I would wait until, like, if I felt like I was done before anybody else turned their assignment in or raised their hand or whatever the case, I would wait until a few more people were done before me, and then I would, you know, raise my hand or turn my assignment in or whatever. And that went on for a very long time. I feel like all the way up through middle school, because I'm like, I don't think I should be done the fastest. Like, maybe I did something wrong. Let me go back through, you know, these assignments or whatever. Let me see. Because ain't no way I'm the first one done in the classroom. And then B, I didn't want to be the first one done because I didn't want to be forced to move to a higher grade. So I broke that down as imposter syndrome. Like, I was holding myself back because I was scared of what would happen once I got to that next level. Okay, number 2, imposter syndrome. And I know we still getting to know each other, y'all, but a little bit about me. I've been dancing consistently since I was 8 years old. So at first I was dancing for a dance company doing jazz, tap, hip-hop, ballet, all types of dance. So I was doing that for a while, and then when I got to middle school, I started cheering. So I was cheering all through middle school, and I think it stopped at high school. And then about high school age, when I was 14, I started to dance for a competitive dance team. And then I did that all the way up until I think we had to get out of that at 17. But while I was doing that, I started cheering when I was in the 11th grade, and I also was a Pomerette. So I've been dancing pretty much all my life. Went to college, joined their dance team, and I literally just quit a dance team that I was in most recently. If y'all want to know why, I'll let y'all know. But anyways, that's not important. And I've realized that I have even had imposter syndrome with things that I am very, very, very confident about, which is dance. I have so much skill and technique when it comes to dance. Like, I was the captain of the cheer team when I was in middle school. You know what I'm saying? I'm that dancer that joins a dance team, and at first you don't know how that person dance, so you might have them in the back, and then as soon as you see me get down, then I'm going moving up. You know what I'm saying? So, this is something that I've seen copied from myself within all of the dance teams that I've tried out for. So let's say the one that I most recently tried out for, I remember doubting myself so much that I was scared to try out for this dance team, watching other people perform, and I just feel like, instead of thinking the way that I do, like, why didn't I flip it and say, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to try out for this dance team. If they don't want me, they missed out. You know what I'm saying? Like, hyping myself up versus, I don't know if I'm good enough to be on this dance team. Now, let me tell you, 2 years ago, I also tried out for, at some point I was really big on polling, which I do plan on getting back to that very, 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 very soon. Okay. Side note, I told myself I wasn't going to go back until I got my upper body strength a little bit stronger. And then I was gonna go back. But anyways, all of this background of dance I just explained to y'all. So now I'm like, okay, they were doing like part-time job at the polling place. I had been polling there for like a year. But I was still like teeter-tottering on level 1 and level 2. And the reason why is because I was scared to go to level 2 personally. But it was like 70 people that tried out. The first class, they told us that we had to wait until we got an email to see if they wanted us to come back to the next level or whatever. This is us basically training to see who are the like 4 or 5 people that they want to be the part-time pole instructors. So I made it to the second class. So that means it's like 30 people in that class. I make it to the next class. So now I make it to the third class. It's 15 people in this class. And mind you, y'all, I was talking myself out of trying out for this dance instructor, whatever, because I'm like, I don't know if I'm good enough. I've only been dancing for so long, polling for so long. So now I get to the point where it's 15 people, and they had us go up front individually and act like we're teaching the class to the other people that was trying out or whatever. And I remember doubting myself so much when I was up there and showing everybody the routine. Like, I remember just feeling so odd. And I remember them telling us that when people, because the job was, it was part-time, but it's basically like if somebody have a birthday party or whatever like that, then you come, you set up, you make sure they bring their food, you hype them up, then you show them a routine. And sometimes people ask you to do a solo. And I remember they were saying that they told us that, and then they also showed us their solos. Of course, these are the people that are owners of the building, the people that's been there for years and years, showing us what their solos are. Y'all, my mouth dropped watching they solos. And I'm thinking like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm not good enough to, I can't do what they're doing. And I remember looking at the other people that was trying out and feeling like they were more skilled than me also. But I'm a great dancer. Like, I might not have all of the tricks and stuff, but we were learning like a floor type of pole dance, because most people that's coming in are beginners anyway. But I remember like watching they solo and thinking like, I can't do this. And then looking at the other people trying out and thinking like, well, listen, honestly, I was listening to them speak and they were talking about like level 3, level 4. And I'm thinking like, I'm only in level 1. And I talked myself out of doing it because I didn't want nobody to come in there for their birthday and ask me to do a solo. And I'm just doing little pole dances and floor dances or whatever. So I never went back, even though I made it, through 3-4 classes. And I was about to go in for the last round. And I basically eliminated myself. I didn't even give them a chance to say whether or not they would have wanted me or not. Give it a chance to even see if I liked it or not. So I'm saying all that to say, or I said all of that to say, it's so many ways that imposter syndrome will stop you from being the person that you are truly meant to be. I got even one more example for y'all. When I started my last business, I was in college. It was 2019, January 2019, got my LLC and everything. I was working within my apartment the first couple months when I was up at Michigan State. After I got done, I moved back home to the city, back to Michigan, and I put my lash bed in the living room of the house, and I continued to just lash my friends that already knew I was lashing. So I had already been lashing for like 7-8 months at school, and I came back here. I still didn't have an Instagram, still wasn't posting, still wasn't like reaching out to people to see if they could come in or if they would like lashes or whatever. And I remember my mom had to continuously like kind of like badger me about it, like, Kayla, you need to post your work, you need to tell people you do lashes, because how are you gonna get clients if people don't know you know what I'm saying? So then I started finally posting myself, like all of my models or people that I had done in the past and people that I was consistently doing. And y'all, that's when I started getting full books from home. Full books. I'm sorry, the mail person just walked past my car. It's too much going on right now. Full books when I started posting. And I was holding myself back from getting clientele because I thought people weren't going to book with me because the way my sets look. I felt like I didn't have enough experience to charge people to come. But as soon as I started posting and charging people, people was paying it. People would pay the price. And now my neighbor looking at my mouth. He want to be in my mouth and see what the hell I'm talking about. So with me saying all of that, I wonder how long you gonna stare at me. Yeah. So with me saying all of that, I guess this is me realizing my faults and where I have kind of just let myself down, and trying not to continue to do that in the YouTube space. Because like I said, if I would have started in 2014, it's 2025 now. Like, where could I be if I started then? You know what I'm saying? So this is me telling y'all not to continue to hold yourself back. I'm not. I want to see y'all milestones. If you have a YouTube channel, please post it down below, because I would love to subscribe and engage with you. I love y'all. This is the beginning of a growing community, baby. I hope you love it here. If you love it here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Check out my other videos. Let me know what kind of videos y'all like or y'all want more of. I want to do a confessions video. So if you're not already, make sure you follow me on Instagram at click4k, because I will be posting like a questions thing soon. But I just need to get this off my chest because it just don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. And I'm ready to be better. And y'all, I'm gonna edit this video, but somewhat. Like, this is really just a free flowing, like, y'all gonna get the full who I am, full me type of video. And I promise y'all gonna start getting more of these videos. I got something to talk about, so let me just pull out this camera and start talking. And y'all gonna see more of this space, this room and whatnot, even before I move and get the apartment of my dreams that's on the way, that can be paid for through YouTube and content creation if I stop playing with myself. But anyway, I'll see y'all later. I hope y'all have a blessed, beautiful day. Today is Saturday, so if it's Saturday over there, whatever day it is, have a good weekend, and peace.